Hello everyone. I would like to presentation for quality concept of educational foundation. But before that, I would like to inform you my master rector, Dr. Siluh Newman Sriadi, SPD, SAG, MPD. And it is me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Luh Eka Liana Dewi. My number absent is 28, and then I'm from Pbi C Denpasar, and then it is a final exam of education foundation. So the table of contents of the FAR is number 1 is definition, number 2 is some demands for quality education, number 3 is effort to improve education quality by the government, and number 4 is effort to improve the quality of education by teacher, and the last is how to produce quality education. Let's move for the number first. Definition. For the first is effort. Effort is an endeavor or the achieve a purpose, solve problems, find a way out. Number 2 is upgrade. Improvement has the basic word level plus the affix so that it turns into an increase in the form of a noun with the meaning of process, method, acts of increasing or effort activity. The third is quality. Quality is a measure of the good or bad of an project, object, level or degree or intelligence and intelligence. The last is education. So the education is a complex and impossible daily activity. Okay, next move to the some demands for quality education. Law number 22 of 33 concerning national education system. Article 1, paragraph 22. Education is evolution, is the activity of controlling, guaranteeing, and determining the quality of education as a form or accountability for the implementation of education. Article number 35, paragraph 1. National standard of education consists of standard of content, process, competency of graduates. Article number 50, paragraph 2. The government determines national policy and national education standard to ensure quality. Article number 51, paragraph 2. The management of higher education unit is carried out based on the principles of autonomy, accountability, quality assurance, and transparent evaluation. Next slide is effort to improve education quality by the government. Number 1 is teacher certification. Teacher certification is the process of providing educator certificate to teacher. Educator certificates are awarded to teacher who have met teacher professional standard. Number 2 is school accreditation. School accreditation is an assessment activity carried out by government and or independent institution authorized to determine the feasibility of program and or educational unit in the formal and non-formal education pathways at every level and type of education. Based on predetermined criteria as a form of public accountability carried out objectively, fairly, transparently, and comprehensively by using instruments and criteria that refer to the national education standard. Number 3 is standardization. National education standards are minimum criteria regarding the education system in all jurisdictions of the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia. The next slide is effort to improve the quality of education by teacher. Exceptional educators will provide their own strategies in the teaching and learning process with techniques that inspire gifted students. The strategies and techniques include developing student profile by 1 is adapting teaching to individual needs. If students don't learn the way we teach, then we need to teach them the way they learn. Number 2 is recognizing developmental stage, readiness, areas of challenge, and limitation. In addition to developing student profiles, we as teachers can diversify presentation when teaching and determine the diverse intelligence, learning style of prior knowledge and interests of each student. Recognizing developmental stage, readiness, area of challenge, and limitation. It is the last. And then next slide is how to produce quality education. For number 1 is create a win-win situation. In the case especially between the leadership of the institution and the staff of the institution, there must be conditions that are mutually beneficial to each other and saving the quality of the product or service produced by the educational institution. For the number 2 is develop intrinsic motivation. Everyone in educational institution must grow motivated that the result of their activities reach a certain quality that increase continuously, especially in accordance with the needs and expectation of user or subscriber. Number 3 is every leader must be oriented and long-term results. This part is the implementation of integrated quality management in education is not a short-term change process, but a consistent and continuous long-term effort. For the number last is in mobilizing all the capabilities of educational institution to achieve the specific quality. Is a service business that provides service to its customer, namely those who study in the educational institution. Next slide is conclusion. It is the last part. So the education is not something that is foreign to the community. Also, all have agreed the education is needed by everyone. But in reality, we often forget that today education, especially in the term of quality, is not as good as other countries. To anticipate change and challenges that are getting bigger, so educational institutions seek several ways to improve quality graduates. All success cannot be separated from all conditions. To achieve success in improving the quality of education, I created this paper entitled Quality of Education and Effort to Improve It, which will discuss only the effort that will made to improve education in Indonesia. So that's all from me. I'm so sorry if I have wrong pronunciation, wrong word I talked before. I'm so sorry for that. And then I close this presentation, and thank you for the bye bye.